and we developed a plan, and we will be removing them. So,
I'm curious, it's like a trailer behind the car.
It's not a trailer.
But if a boat trailer was left on the street, would that be?
If a boat trailer was left on the street, which is licensed, has a license plate and a VIN number, which makes it a conveyance, then that could be removed.
You actually have a written opinion from the city attorney on this?
No, I don't have a written opinion, but our city attorney, we have developed a plan already, and there's several sections which we're going to use to move the little houses. They don't fall under the issue of the homeless encampments like we have been doing in that area, which requires 72-hour notice. However, today, we did go out and speak to all 3 tenants that are in the homes. LASA was there and offered them emergency housing, and all of them refused. So the plan is in place, and we will be moving those little houses.
It would be great if we actually had what the policy is.
Well, there is no policy. It falls under the penal code section. You cannot have anyone living in anything on a public street. It's already a penal code section for the state of California, as well as LAMC sections, which we can use. We just haven't decided on which one they're going to use long-term, but those are the sections that we are going to use.
I guess what I'm asking for is, I'm unfamiliar with the entire penal code.
Yes.
Could you please cite those and email them to us?
Sure, I'd be more than happy to. I think, as at least for the liaison for the Community Police Advisory Board, you know, we asked the community to come up with a solution for the homeless problem, because us as law enforcement officers, you know, it just leaves it, it's so arbitrary. We need to solve the homeless issue. It's not a law enforcement issue. Granted, if there's criminals, they're committing crime, we take them to jail. However, as you've heard time and time again, being homeless is not a crime. We hate seeing people out there, but we offer them help. We all have a quality of life card that goes out. We've developed relationships with most of these folks now, but the issue is that they're not ready to go into housing. Prior to you passing your motion, the city attorney did ask me to let you know that she strongly suggests that the potential liability for the Central San Pedro Neighborhood Council, as well as the tiny house project, and Mr. Summers and Ms. Velez, you're opening yourselves up tremendous liability by supporting that, and as being the housing, the tiny houses folks, being the founders of this, and being legally the landlords of those. If anything were to happen to anybody that was in that house, they become liable. Whether a vehicle hits them, whether they accidentally, move down the street in the middle of the night, it is a tremendous potential for liability issue.
I can understand the city's concern. Deborah, you have a question?
So as long as, I guess my point is, I know a lot of work has been put into them. I think, some of them, they're cute, but they cannot be on a city street. And so I know that Karen's not here, but I would strongly suggest that they be moved sooner than later, because we're going to move them.
Do you have a parking lot down at the police station?
No, because it's still public property, police department. So they cannot be on public property. That's
right of way. Can't be on public right of way. Public property, they could.
They cannot be on public property unless they were given permission by the owner of the public property. And with city streets or the city of Los Angeles, and they're not giving that permission for the little houses to be on the street.
Do you have a question?
I actually have a request, and it's that.
Could you turn that mic on, please?
Stop yelling. Please. I have a request, and because these were created as a labor of love by people who actually care about our unsheltered neighbors, can you guys exercise